Best Smooth Jazz, London, England. Let's go! It is that time yet again, all over the best smooth, you know what? Instrumental, commercial free, best smooth jazz. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, welcome to BSJ. To TV viewers, to podcasters, whatever's going on. This is Chris Geit. Super to be with you again at Best Smooth Jazz London. So to Brian Torrens, how are you, Brian? Welcome. Not sure where you are, but thanks for your email. And to Marie in Bermuda, thank you so much for that. Also to Marshall Davis, should be checking us out somewhere. I think he's in Crystal Palace. Who else came in the last couple of hours? Oh, to Claude and Alfred in beautiful Austria. Thank you so much. That's Chris Geitz and the Morning Sunlight BSJ. Found us for the first time. Welcome. A little bit cloudy where I am today. Been windy too, so windy. Plenty of new stuff, including Clinton Igala's new album, Dave Stevens' new album, all right here on Best Smooth Jazz. Diane, you can get those podcasts from all over the place. Spotify, the Google lot, iTunes, which is now Apple Music, all over the place. And now, including Deezer, they've just added to their directory, which is fantastic, with Booker T for Diane. Thank you for that. And this is new from Kaylee Manucci from his brand new album. This is Kampala. Just love this. Great album. Smooth Jazz. Super to be with you again. Not forgetting Roy and Jill in Gillingham in Kent. Thank you for being there. The best smooth jazz. Who's on the line? Anyone on the line?
Hi Rod and Angie, this is Colin from North London. I listen to your shows twice a day on the number 19 bus to work because I love those smooth jazz instrumentals, and also because it helps to block out the sound of those ladies chattering away on their mobile phones. I'd appreciate it if you could play some Brian Simpson. Thanks a lot.
We will do some Brian Simpson in this session with Joe Sample at BSJ and the Eye of the Hurricane. Sammy, thank you for that. Hello to Paulette as well. Hasn't been feeling too good. Thinking of you, Paulette. Best Smooth Jazz London. Another great show, despite Ange being with us today.
Oh, that's a bit mean, isn't it?
You know I'm pulling your leg. Best Smooth Jazz with Ronnie Smith and Shake It Up. Yeah, we're in the mood to shake it up today, are we not?
We are indeed. Some great tunes so far, Rod. Thank you.
Well, no, that's okay. And Ange will be cruising in with some more wines, some chocolate biscuits, some crisps, some Pringles, some cashew nuts.
Some peanuts, but no, just some wine, but only if you're good.
Yeah, we got a good one?
Oh, got an excellent one.
I'm pleased to hear it. I'm pleased to hear it. This is George Duke. George Duke from his Reflections album, doing that for Stella and Olivia in Doncaster. Thank you. Georgie Duke and Capricorn on London's best smooth jazz. You know I'm only being a bit naughty.
I know, you can't resist, can you?
No, I can't. Well, for TV viewers, sorry couldn't be with you last week. It's all been going on this end. What with one thing and another.
Absolutely so.
Mainly not too much of the other.
No other at all.
That's right. What's going on there?
Bob and Ma, thank you so much. You're in California and you just donated. Thank you for donating to the show. Really appreciate it. Hi to Eden Quick, who's not been feeling very well. Hope you're feeling better soon. Hi to Brazil. Hello to PJ in Chicago, who loves hearing all about the wines. Elle, thank you so much for your very kind donation. We really appreciate you. We love you to bits. Femi Tiro is in Mount Mellick, which is in the Republic of Ireland. It sounds a really beautiful place. Hi to Ron in Acorn, USA. Neil and Emma in Rochester. I think that's Rochester, UK.
All right. Well, we've got lots of people in the Medway area today. In Kent. Of course, there's a Rochester in New York State.
That's right. I think it's the UK, Emma and Neil are there.
Welcome. Rochester Cathedral in the UK. You've got to visit it sometime. Great High Street too. There's Smooth Jazz. This is new from saxophone player Vincent Ingala from his latest album Echoes. This is Maybe You Think. Music to dance to eat to walk to cycle to drive to swim to, and all that jazz. And she's on back on her phone again. Finally, she's always on that phone.
I'll tell you why. Should I just tell you why? Nancy has just bought an apron and a t-shirt. But if you don't want to know about that, I won't tell you.
Well, I do want to know about that. Thank you, Nancy. Nancy babes. Well, Ange is always still on her phone.
No.
God knows what she does. Anyhow, who's on the line?
Hey Rod, how you doing? This is Ilio and Yolanda from Florida, original from New York. We love your show. Keep the good work, and please give a good shout out to everybody around the world that love the jazz. Always jazz to chillax. Take care, buddy.
Cheers, man. Cheers. Best smooth jazz. Rodrigo in Peru. Thank you, my man. Thank you. If you want to leave me an audio voice message, dead simple. Do it on your mobile, your cell phone, whatever they're calling it nowadays. Do it on the PC, whatever. Go to bsjvoicemail.com. That's bsjvoicemail.com. And leave me a message. If you don't like it, just record it like I'm always saying. Rod Lucas at rodlucashotmail.com. Angie's in the studio today, and she has brought something that looks interesting in some wine. Well, I actually brought it in.
You actually brought it in, so well done. Thank you. You're learning, aren't you?
You like to see me do my daily exercise,
You do? That'll do you. This is Stella Organics. It's a 2015 Shiraz Fairtrade, South Africa. Should be good.
Oh, well, of course. BSJ with Pieces of a Dream. Doing this for Tony. Thank you, Tony. Dave, you're absolutely right, mate. What can I say? I have no opinion on it. Not on that, anyhow. Leon Harris in Westbrook, how are you? Thank you so much. Please stay enjoy the show. Where's me bin? Rod Lucas at hotmail.com. Hey, Giovanni!
Ciao Rod, I'm Giovanni, here from Milan, and I am very happy. I always very happy to listen to listen to your music. And good day and ciao.
Ciao. Giovanni in Milan. Always fancy going to Milan. All those hot beers. Hot car. Oh, that's true. Oh, yeah. And everyone smells so beautiful, don't they? The guys and the women. All that scent and stuff. Best smooth jazz. Someone said to me, play some more Chris Bertie. I said, well, of course.
The best smooth jazz with Rod Lucas.
Shack Attack. Who wanted that, Peter?
Peter Day liked that. Yes, and of course, Jan has seen them recently.
Well, Jan has, but Jan gets everywhere with the showbiz people, doesn't she?
She does. She does do that. Yep.
Here, there, and everywhere. Hope you're well, Jan. Shack Attack and See Dreaming. Don't forget, if you use Google, you can get the new, well, it's not so new now, BSJ Listen on your desktop app as an extension. And you can also now get us on the new Microsoft Edge browser, the one that's recently come out. And they put us on their extensions list. And actually, that Microsoft Edge is pretty good. Rod, my son, really loves it. The browser, that is, because it's got a lot of Google going in there. And it just looks different. That's Smooth Jazz. We like this one, don't we?
Oh, actually, I do like it. I love it.
Yeah. Good luck to you.
Do you like it? Do you not like it then?
I do. I think it's refreshingly different.
I think it's very warm and fruity. It's a good one.
It's quite round, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Can you taste the brambles in there? It's a bit brambly.
Brambles!
No, not actual physical sharp brambles.
No, I can taste the brambles.
Red bramble,
Yeah.
juicy cherries, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I can.
Oh,
Bit of
blackberries.
hedge going in there. Bit of oak tree.
Yeah, yeah.
You've been hacking at the oak tree again. I
You-
told you not about it.
You just don't appreciate good wine, Rod. That's what it is.
Of course I do. That's Smooth Jazz. This is Where's Montgomery and south of the border with that lovely Mexican young lady. Say no more. That's another story. Thanks very much for your email, Chuck. Hope you're okay, mate. Wishing you well. No, we don't have to worry about playlists here, and I don't have to be responsible to anyone because it's my gig, it's my thing. You know what I mean? I pay for this and we get people like listeners, a few listeners who support us if they watch a TV show. Like Lidge has just supported $20 to Best Smooth Jazz. Then that really helps me keep up with the expenses because it costs a lot and I don't want to bore you with that now. Just servers. That's why, you know, when you hit one of our apps and stuff, we come up. You know, we ain't a corporate or anything, so we don't have a playlist here and we definitely don't do rotations. But thank you so much. rodlucas@hotmail.com. That's RODLUCAS@hotmail.com. Oh, yes. This is Brian Simpson, as requested earlier from Colin in North London. This is Laid on Me, Best Smooth Jazz. Brian Simpson for Colin, Best Smooth Jazz. Hello, South Korea.
Hey, Rod, it's Larry. Listen to you from Pyeongtaek, South Korea, Camp Humphreys. Over here supporting the military guys. You're doing a great job, man. Appreciate your sounds. Keep up the good work. Take care.
Thank you, Larry. He's in the army in South Korea. A lot of those military guys listen to Best Smooth Jazz on the podcast as well, all over the world. Brian Simpson, we love that. You're on London's Best Smooth Jazz.
In swinging England, we pamper people. So won't you unwind your weekend with us?
What is the matter with this mouse, man? Can't believe it. It's like my phone. You stick your finger in to get the old fingerprint. Yeah, I'm going to switch on or nothing.
I don't bother with phones, Rod. I'm never on my phone,
No,
so you know
of course
that.
you're not. No, you want to get one sometime. Might help.
Yes, with a fingerprint thing on it.
I knew this girl, right, called Angie, and she had it, in the end, super glued to her hand.
No, it was not I.
She just forgot about the supercharging of it. No, we haven't got long. You got a few names there?
Oh, okay, yes, I'd like to say hello. Lorenzo's in Toronto, where it's still cold, but not as chilly as it has been. Thanks to Dave in Minneapolis. Thanks for your donation so much. Hi to Kimberly. Tim Lucas, he's listening in Fort Washington.
You'll find the fun radiating dance around swinging England.
I'm sorry, contestant, you were caught out by the jingle.
Yeah, but you're meant to let me know by doing that twizzle thing.
Well, I was doing the twizzle.
No, you weren't.
Best Smooth Jazz, it's all right here. And this is music from a brand new album. Couple of tracks from it this time round. Dave Stevens from DaveStevensMusic.com. His album is a special tribute to Stanley Clarke and the late, great George Duke. This is back in the day at Best Smooth Jazz. And your more mentions later. All right here, commercial free. You're listening to Dave Stevens from the UK, from his new album, a tribute to Stanley Clarke and George Duke. That is back in the day, BSJ, back in the day. All right here, hello, who's on the line?
Hello, Rod, Alan and Janine and Milton Keynes. We love your music. We are listening to your music this evening, Saturday evening. Fantastic stuff, mate. We absolutely love it.
Thank you, sir. And Janine, BSJ. The G and First Kiss on Best Smooth Jazz. Jonathan, the great thing of late, since Camilla got us into Netflix, I just love watching, I think I mentioned last time around, The Line of Duty, which is just superb. Also, we've been watching in the evenings Afterlife with Ricky Gervais. Man, that is fantastic, along with extras, all of the series of that. Recommended Afterlife, Best Smooth Jazz. To Ohio and to Gino in Ohio. Hi, Gino.
Rod Lucas, Best Smooth Jazz. Keep up the good work. This is your buddy Longino.
Thank you, sir. I'm gonna get a new mouse, mate. When you're in the UK, in the Northern Hemisphere, and you hear that, you only think of southern Spain and sunshine. Oh, Javier! Benidorm, we're coming to see you, mate. Or Predegar. What was the name of that place, Predegar?
Predegar, yeah, lovely, wasn't it there?
Right up in the hills and the mountains.
In the mountains.
With all those, we were even higher than the masts.
Yeah, and there was the cheese grater there, wasn't there?
Yeah, cheese grater.
Oh, I love cheese grater.
North Costa Blanca in Spain. Otmar Lebret and Ramba on London's Best Smooth Jazz. Smooth Jazz's fourth worst DJ, it is Rod Lucas. Fit for nothing, unemployable, just doing my thing. On the best smooth jazz, commercial free. And if I wasn't doing this, I don't know what I'd be doing. What would I be doing?
You'd be drinking wine, you'd be putting your feet up, you'd be enjoying, just talking to me. So maybe you should just carry on doing what you're doing.
Yeah, but you're giving everyone the impression that I don't talk to you, which I do.
No, I haven't given that impression, but, if the cap fits.
Cheeky. Too bad. Cheeky. Now, before we go to Ange, have we got anyone on the line? Hello, caller.
Hi, Rod. I'm calling you from southeastern Arizona. Warm and sunny. Love your jazz. Thank you.
Thank you. I don't know your name, but thank you for your message. Here's Ange in the wine bottle. By the wine bottle.
No, you're in the wine bottle. It's a very lovely wine, actually, tonight. It's from the L Wine Cellar. Thank you very much, El, for donating us some wonderful vouchers. It's from our local wine merchants, and it's called Stella Organic. It's a 2015 Shiraz, and I love Shiraz, as do yourself. It's also fair trade, which is always very good. And it's from South Africa. It's very good in the deep, rounded bramble hedgeness of stuff. It's warm. It's a little bit fruity. It's 13.5%. And I could do with it maybe being a bit more room temperature. I think. Are you listening to what I'm saying?
I'm stuck in the hedge, mate.
Goodness me. But no, very, very good. And about £9 this one costs, which is quite reasonable for what it is. I think it's lovely.
Do you think it's reasonable?
I do, for a nice tasting wine.
Yeah, so do I.
And it's organic. It's got to be good for you, isn't it? It's organic.
Well, that's what everyone says, isn't it?
I have been looking also for gluten-free wines, and you know that wine is particularly gluten-free anyway. It's only the way that they store it in wheat paste barrels that makes it, you can't have it if you need gluten-free stuff.
Is it environmentally friendly?
Very environmentally friendly, yes. No carbon footprint there.
Unfortunately for this show, it is not environmentally friendly.
Do you not think so?
Well, it's not, is it?
Well, I think it is.
Well, I use so much paper.
Well, you do, I don't, and I recycle. If
a young thing came in, right, like a young producer, 18 and a half, they say, Rod, why are you looking at all your stuff on paper? Why aren't you looking off the screen? I say, it's very difficult to read stuff off the screen sometime, mate. And you can't, cancel it, delete it, or whatever.
Because your eyes are not very good as well, and you can't see the screen as well as on a piece.
My eyes are perfect.
Piece of paper's better for you, big writing.
How long have you been blonde, for a start off?
London's best smooth jazz.
Very special guest. Somebody I really, really admire. I think it's wonderful that he came all the way over here to do this 2 songs with me. Please give a big, big welcome for the one and only Dave Stewart.
because I just love doing it on the best smooth jazz, commercial free. Coming out of my gaff, the best smooth jazz, Candy Dolphin, Dave Stewart, all bad. Lily was here, and if you wasn't such a chinless, gutless wonder rod, you would play something else from Candy Dolphin, like Crazy. Crazy, I'd never play Crazy on the show, you know what I mean? Oh, you would! No, I would not play Crazy! Best smooth jazz!
You got me crazy, crazy with your amazing love. You got me crazy, crazy. You got me crazy, crazy with your amazing love. Crazy, crazy, crazy. You got me crazy, crazy with your amazing love. You got me crazy, crazy. You got me crazy, crazy with your amazing love. Crazy, crazy, crazy. You got me crazy, crazy with your amazing love. You got me crazy, crazy. You got me crazy, crazy with your amazing love. Crazy, crazy, crazy. You got me crazy, crazy with your amazing love. You got me crazy, crazy.
I'm one of Candy Dolphin's biggest fans. Does she thank me? No. Does she ever send me a voice message like, "Hi Rod, this is Candy Dolphin," or "Hi, this is Candy Dolphin with Rod Lucas"? No, she does not do that. Do I care? Yes. Best smooth jazz, it's Candy Dolphin. And if I didn't think I got a copyright strike 5 times over, I'd play the video of both of those tunes. Lily Was Here and Crazy. Which, of course, I am not crazy.
Not at all, no. Indeed not. And Candy's probably a little bit busy, though. I mean, give her a bit of slack there.
Busy for what?
Bit too busy to do a little voice for you, you know.
How many people play Candy Dolphin? Not that many on radio. I mean, there's lots of good smooth jazz stations, but...
Yeah, true enough.
Yeah. Smooth jazz artists should understand that.
Well, I think they do.
You don't get Candy Dolphin on Radio 1, Radio 2, any of the commercial stations in this country. You just don't.
No, true enough.
I mean, they should be doing it on Radio 2, but... Of course, Radio 2 are checking out their own mast. And that's what it'll be, their own mast. The time is up for the BBC damn soon, I tell you. Best Smooth Jazz. Gonna do a few from Peter White? Well, I might do, Cecil, then I might not. Call me that.
No, they never did do that. They didn't call you
I
that.
was known as the fastest editor at the BBC.
Can you say that again? We missed that.
I was known as the fastest editor at the BBC on tape.
On tape? Oh, back in the day.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Well,
Blimey, whose side are you on here?
Yours, dear, yours.
We got Roddy Lucas here, and we got Angie Babes there, and Peter White smack in the middle. Are you mine, Best Smooth Jazz? Because, of course, this is your official Peter White Smooth Jazz station.
Did you know he was born in Welwyn Sitting Garden? Welwyn Garden City.
Where was he sitting?
He wasn't sitting anywhere. Welwyn Garden City.
No, Welwyn Garden City.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, Welwyn Garden City.
He was born there.
By a hedge that you keep talking about.
It's a brambly one.
Yes, Best Smooth Jazz, your official Peter White, commercial-free smooth jazz station. Nobody plays more Peter White than us at BSJ. Oh, yeah. Best Smooth Jazz, your official Peter White Smooth Jazz station. Nobody plays more Peter White than Best Smooth Jazz. And it's commercial free. Welcome. That is Drive By Night, Peter White. One of my favourites from Peter White is Won't You Play Your Guitar, but it's got vocals all over it. And I've tried to get those vocals out when I remix it and do all my technical wizardry. Just can't do it enough, unfortunately. Drive By Night, thank you. And before that, Are You Mine from Peter White, your official Peter White Smooth Jazz station. Jimmy Castor is next, got some Lalo Schifrin not far away, some Blue Nights, George Benson, Bernie James, and more on London's Best Smooth Jazz. Oh yes, oh yes. White and Kinda Sweet, the BSJ. So I was going through all my archives the other day as I was dumbing off from vinyl to digital and came across this from Jimmy Castor, saxophonist and groover, instrumentalist. Just love what he does with a little R&B and soul mixed with some smooth jazz. This is Coming Alive with Thru This Place.
Oh yeah, oh yeah!
That gets you going, doesn't it?
Oh, I love the old-fashioned ones.
It's not that old-fashioned.
How long ago? What was that then? What date?
Oh, 50s, 60s, 60s.
Well, that's a long time ago.
Jimmy Castor on the old sax doing his stuff on Best Smooth Jazz. Well, as you keep insulting me for playing oldies, I'll play another one here.
Oh, please do.
Lalo Schifrin, you remember him, don't you?
I don't remember him, but I like his stuff.
Well, you like Jaws, don't you?
Jaws?
Jaws!
Oh, yes. Did he do the music for Jaws?
Yeah.
Are you going to play Jaws? Oh, good.
No, I'm not playing Jaws, am
Go on,
I?
you
I'm
can
playing Taboo.
Oh, okay. Will you play Jaws afterwards?
No.
Oh, go on.
You're being really cheeky today, aren't you?
I am, aren't I? Yeah.
In front of all these people, you're being cheeky.
No, but you're not to have any more wine, because I think you've had enough.
No, I'll have some Coke or Tizer.
Or water, maybe.
Do you remember Tizer?
No, I don't remember that either.
Do you remember the Corona truck that used to come around in the UK full of Corona before it became a virus?
That's very different, but you're actually showing your age, Rod.
Huh?
You're showing your age. No.
I'm not showing my age.
I remember Cresta. Remember Follow the...
Corona, and you used to take your bottles back to the Corona man in his lorry, and they used to give you new bottles, and you get like sixpence on each bottle.
Yeah, sixpence, or 2 pence, actually.
Thank you, Angie. Blimey, whose side are you on?
I'm on your side all the time, Rod.
Best Smooth Jazz. Lalo Schifrin. New from Vincent and Gala next. Lolo Schifrin and Taboo. Best Smooth Jazz. We play the new stuff, some old stuff, some rare groove stuff, stuff you never even ever heard before. Hello, caller.
It's Lee from Cumbria. I just discovered the show today, one amongst many millions on the internet, but I'll be tuning back in. Great show, good stuff. I will also probably buy some merchandise or make a donation in the near future. But anyway, keep up the good work. Thanks very much for the show. I'll be tuning in regularly. Cheers. And it's Lee from Cumbria. Bye.
Thank you, Lee in Cumbria. Groovy part of the UK is Cumbria. So much green and lake. Some great people. Real England is Cumbria. London ain't real England. I mean, London is not real England. Real England is 75 miles radius of London. Do you know what I mean? I mean, London, oh, don't get me on that one. Best Smooth Jazz. Vincent Ingala has a brand new album. It's Echoes. Echoes of the Heart. And this is Sunset on Marco. Best Smooth Jazz. That's me and Anne sitting on a veranda somewhere having a drink of milk.
Oh, would that be nice? I'd like that.
Yeah. Best Smooth Jazz! Hello! Super new album from Vincent Ingala, Echoes of the Heart. That's Echoes of the Heart on BSJ. Oh yes, oh yes. Anita, the program I'm talking about on Netflix is Afterlife with Ricky Gervais and also the Extras show on Netflix. God only knows if the BBC is showing it. I have no idea at all. You know what the BBC are like? Best Smooth Jazz!
You're listening listening to the best smooth jazz with Rod Lucas.
And we are delighted. If not so pleased that Angie Babes has walked into the studio with another bottle of wine.
Another bottle of wine.
Tell us what the old one was.
Well, what did you do with the old one? What you did was drink it all, so you must have liked it. It was indeed Stellar Organics, and I think it tasted so lovely because it was organic. I mean, there is something about that, isn't there? It's not got all the horrible sulfites and stuff in it.
No.
It's the 2015 Shiraz, and we love a Shiraz anyway because that's nice and deep, isn't it?
Yes.
Without being too sour or tart.
That's right.
Are you agreeing with me? You're being silly, Rodney. It was also fair trade, and it's from South Africa, and I felt it was slightly spicy, well-rounded.
Had a bit of hedge in it.
Had a great nose. So
Bit of oak tree.
It smelt really beautiful.
It did.
It was very nice. I do get you the best ones. Now, this was from Elle's lovely vouchers from our local wine merchant, so thank you to Elle for that.
The thing is with that last bottle of wine is that you could have a couple of those with lots of people there, or 3 or 4 or 5, whatever, and it doesn't get samey.
No, but would you share it with other people, or would you just drink it yourself?
Absolutely not.
You don't like to share, do you, darling?
No, I certainly don't. No.
I've got another bottle here now for you. You're going to like this one.
Oh, good. We're carrying on for the next 3 hours?
No, we've got another 20 minutes, I think.
All right. When's the Jack Daniels coming?
That's tomorrow.
The best smooth jazz, welcome. This is Dave Stevens from his new album, As Promised. Another track from it. This is Catch You Next Time. Dave Stevens on his tribute to George Duke and Stanley Clarke. Best smooth jazz supporting independent music artists in the smooth jazz environment if they're great. There he is from Devon, Dave Stevens, another track from his new album coming up. That is Catch You Next Time, the tribute to George Duke and Stanley Clarke. Catch You Next Time from Dave Stevens, and you can visit his website, which is davestevensmusic.com on Bare Smooth Jazz. Have we got any music for Angie Baby?
It's a tea dance, isn't it? Cha.
BSJ, Smooth Jazz. And here she comes into the room with arms full of wine.
Yes, because you like it, don't you? Love it,
I do like it. What is it?
Well, what is it indeed? This is called, you're going to like the name of this, this is Primordial Soup. You know what a soup is? It's a blend of different...
Say that again?
Primordial Soup. And a soup is a blend of different ingredients. And this is a blend of different grapes. And do you like it? I think it's rather special.
I'll get back to you in a minute, caller. Just hold the line while I try. There's no oak tree. There's no hedge.
Well, it's Western Cape, South Africa again, but there's no fragrance, there's no smell.
All daffodils and no roses in there.
You seem being rather silly, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
About the wine?
Actually, that's quite nice. That's refreshing.
So
like the last one.
Yeah, I think I prefer this one to the first one, actually. This is lovely. I think it's because it's a blend, rather than just being a Shiraz on its own. It's got a blend of different grapes in.
If you didn't serve it at 335 degrees below zero, it should be great.
Are you saying it's too cold?
Just a little.
It's just come from the cellar, you see, and of course the cellar's a very cold place.
An old ancestor marched down to the old cellar to bring it all up.
Yeah, it's a long way as well.
Yeah. And I say, don't forget the show this week, and she has to go down the end of the garden by the lake and the stream to cut those beautiful, what are they, tulips?
They're tulips, not from Amsterdam, but from our garden, in fact.
Old Angie Bates, we do love you so much.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, bless your heart.
People know that. They know we like a bit of banter.
And a bit of wine.
Pardon me?
And a bit of wine.
Yeah. Best Smooth Jazz. This is Duncan Miller. Dream your dream. Commercial free. BSJ London, England. Duncan Miller and Dream Your Dream on commercial-free Best Smooth Jazz. You may have found us for the very first time. We're completely mad here, mad me, on the Best Smooth Jazz. Welcome. Join us on the podcasts, the live stream at bsj.fm and the free apps to get the 24-hour stream. I do some live streaming just for radio only, but this is the radio and TV show at BSJ. Who's on the line?
That Best Smooth description is no exaggeration. Thank you so much. I live out here in California.
Thank you, sir. Don't forget, keep the noise background down if you can. Who's here? Who's on the line?
My lady and I lay around all day long with nothing on but London smooth jazz.
Thank you so much. Who else is on line 3?
Good morning, Rod and family. I'm listening to you bright and early from North Carolina again. This is Rhonda. Thank you for all of this nice, smooth jazz. And keep on keeping it smooth.
Thank you, Rhonda. BSJ London, England. From California to Milan, we've been everywhere today. More messages to come. Want to leave me one? Go to bsjvoicemail.com, especially in the UK. Come on, do that. That's bsjvoicemail.com. On the Best Smooth Jazz with a man with nothing on, with his partner. Wow. These are the Blue Nights. Round about 1996, Best Smooth Jazz. Best Smooth Jazz. Tell people about Best Smooth Jazz. We're like no other kind of radio. We just do it because we just love doing it and stick everything we got into it. For the radio and TV show with Nightfall. And that was The Blue Nights from 1996 at Best Smooth Jazz. I'm joined by Angie, who tastes the wine and recommends the wine and makes it all happen. And I have to say publicly, if it wasn't Angie, we wouldn't keep this show on the air because she gives me so much support. Got only knows what it's like to live with me, but she does, and I don't know.
Moving swiftly on, I would like to say, Rod, you're looking really good in your t-shirt and your cap, in fact.
She refused to put some fake tan on me today. I said, go on, stick some fake tan. I look so awful.
Well, you don't look that pale. You don't, actually. And you don't need fake tan because you look beautiful as you are.
Yeah, but my daughter, Camilla, at 13, puts a fake tan on. I thought, oh, well, Ange, why don't you slap some fake tan on me as you're cutting my hair? But she wouldn't do it.
No, I wouldn't. And it would have made you look a bit silly, really, because it would have been a little bit dark for the lights.
Yeah, but I would have told everyone it's fake tan. I don't care. Nothing makes me feel good looking in the mirror, you know what I mean?
Don't need to go down that route.
Can you imagine looking at me in the bathroom every morning in the mirror?
It's dreadful. How awful for you.
It is. Thank you so much.
Listen, let me tell you about your t-shirt looking nice on you and your cap. And let's have some socks, maybe Best Smooth socks, which is what I am wearing.
Yes.
I'd like to say that in the Best Smooth Jazz store, you can also buy some really nice mouse mats.
You can.
Some coasters for your wine or your coffee, and they're really nice price.
Yeah.
We also do some, what else do we do? Aha, aprons.
Socks.
Yeah, I said socks. I always say socks. Aprons. We've got some beautiful BSJ aprons that look really good when you're cooking.
We do.
And beanie hats. If you're still that little bit chilled, maybe have a beanie hat.
Yeah, we've got the hoodies.
We've got hoodies too, yeah, and you can put your hood up and that keeps you warm.
We've got the caps.
I said that.
Did you say that?
Yes, I said that.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't listening again. And we've got the beanie hats.
I said that too. Rod, let's move swiftly on.
We've got the hair extensions.
No, we have the fake tan.
We got the hair extensions to just keep growing.
Yours do not, though, unfortunately.
Well, thank you so much for your support. That's the third time you've given me no support. Best Smooth Jazz, go to bsjstore.com and buy something. Help us stay on the air. How do you think we do this if it wasn't for some extra help? I mean, I stick in so many hundreds of pounds every single month into this venture. I mean, I don't even talk about, when we have to update and change the studio and all stuff. I just talk about the servers, which is just a part of what we have to pay for to keep this thing going. You cannot let the corporates win any longer.
And we don't, do we? We just keep on keeping on. Well, you do. Keep on keeping on.
Yeah, we just do. Keep on keeping on. Best Smooth Jazz. If you want to make a donation, go to bsjonair.com. That's bsjonair.com. BSJ, London, England, commercial free. It's that kind of radio that doesn't, play those awful commercials and stuff that make you feel like you're 3 years old and stuff. Welcome anyhow. Got some more messages to come through. Got some more Dave Stevens, and we've got some Russ Corvée and Foreplay and Lyle Mays. Best Smooth Jazz. Kelly Minucci, not from his new album. We have featured that on this particular session. That's Sweet Surrender, Kelly Minucci, with special effects on Best Smooth Jazz. We got another jingle there somewhere from Gino.
This is on Gino from Ohio, and you're listening to Best Smooth Jazz with Rod Lucas.
We love you, Gino. Thank you for that. He left a audio voice message at bsjvoicemail.com. Leave me a jingle. Tell me where you are, what you're doing, what you like, what you don't like, and all that jazz. And now, on BSJ, here comes Richard Elliott. Chill Bill. Smooth Jazz, all right here. Sally, I hope you're okay. Thank you for getting in touch. Stay tuned, your song not far away on Best Smooth Jazz. Hello, caller.
Hello, Rod. My name is Enrique. I'm from Venezuela. This week we lost one of the best performers of jazz music, Lyle Mays. I was wondering if you could play something from him. He was the greatest. Thank you.
Thank you, Enrique. Best Smooth Jazz. This is Lyle Mays and Highland Air on Best Smooth Jazz. Did so much work with Pat Metheny, composing, orchestrating, arranging. Thank you, Enrique. Lyle Mays, Highland Air. The late great Lyle Mays, Best Smooth Jazz. Rod Lucas, that's RODLUCAS at hotmail.com. Love to hear from you sometime. Good, bad, or indifferent. Don't forget, we're on Facebook. Yes, we are on Facebook. Don't forget to like us and all that stuff. Hey, welcome to my Facebook channel, as they say. Well, we are there. And say hello to Noel. Hope you enjoyed the track we played earlier, Noel. On Best Smooth Jazz. And Sandra, yes, it's true about the logs. Here in the UK, they put a ban on burning logs that are wet.
That means that they've not been stored for longer than a year.
Yeah, but why should people be banned from burning logs?
The thing is, you can't actually light the wet logs anyway, so I know they're causing a lot of combustion, a lot of pollution, but you can't light them without a lot of smoke, so you wouldn't do that, you just go to the dry ones, wouldn't
But I
you?
love logs. But, you know, anyhow, we have the season one anyhow.
Yeah, which are dry.
You're allowed season ones.
Because they're dried, aren't they? In somebody's barn for a long time before they give them to you. I mean, sell them to you.
I am a log lover.
Are you?
You know I'm a log lover for how many years have I been loving logs?
You have been loving logs a long time, but I don't think we've done much love logging this particular time, have we, season?
This time round, no, because we've had too many winds and weird weather.
Yeah, weird weather. Not been too cold, has it?
No. Thank you, Angie. What are we going to talk about next? This wine?
Well, are we going to talk about this wine? Because it's rather lovely. I think it's very lovely. And it's called... It's a blend of different wines. So it's a primordial soup. And it's 13.5%. It's Western Cape. And I think it's really nice.
It is, actually. Quite refreshing, just like the last one. This is the Russ Corvée. We love Russ. You love Russ Corvée.
I love Russ Corvée.
Now, she just likes looking at his picture. This is One More For You, Russ Corvée. Russ Corvée. Email him and tell him Rod Lucas in London is playing your tunes. One More For You, Russ Corvée. C-O-R-V-E-Y. Russ. He's a super talented man. I should play more stuff from him. And Anita, the wet wipes that I use, facial wipes, are tea tree daily use cleansing for health and clean living skin. That's me, ain't it?
It is, and also tea tree is a lovely thing to have on anything. You should always put tea tree on everything.
I don't use it in the studio because I'm sweating. I just use it because I just love having something refreshing across my face.
You don't sweat, do you, Rod?
No, I don't sweat. Are you insinuating that I do?
No, I'm saying you don't sweat.
No, I don't. Best Smooth Jazz. Oh, yes. Now, as promised, Dave Stevens from his new album, the tribute to George Duke and Stanley Clarke. This is Summer Winds from his new album, Dave Stevens, at davestevens.com. davestevensmusic.com. Smooth Jazz, playing Dave Stevens with a PH instead of the V on Best Smooth Jazz. Go to his music channel, davestevensmusic.com, and you can download his stuff. Support a smooth jazz artist, particularly from the UK, because if they're great, we'll support them here on Best Smooth Jazz by playing them. Supporting independent artists as well. davestevensmusic.com. That is Summer Winds from the album, paying a tribute to George Duke and Stanley Clarke. For Lydia as well. Best Smooth Jazz. Now I'm going to play some Rob Tardick and Mark Hasselbeck. Best Smooth Jazz, we love Rob Tardick. BSJ, London, England, commercial free. Best Smooth Jazz with Rob Tardick. We love Rob Tardick on Best Smooth Jazz. Got a great new album with Gabriel Mark Hasselback, and it's real on Best Smooth Jazz. Hello, caller.
Hello, Rod. It's Sal checking in from Old Cape Cod. When I'm having a tough day here, put on BSJ and all my cares just melt away. Have a great day and on playing Best Smooth Jazz London. Cheers, brother.
Cheers, Will. He's been a great supporter of Best Smooth Jazz for many, many years. We love him. Who's on the line?
Hi, Rod. This is Tim Lucas over in Fort Washington, Maryland. Man, I love the show. Keep on doing it.
Thank you, Tim Lucas. Do that again, Tim.
Hi, Rod. This is Tim Lucas over in Fort Washington, Maryland. Man, I love the show. Keep on doing it.
That is Tim Lucas from Maryland, Best Smooth Jazz. Yes, he is a relation. No, he is. BSJ. All right here. Just remind us on this second bottle of wine.
This is called the soup. It's called a Pulepe soup, and it's a blend of different wines from the Western Cape area of South Africa, and it's jolly lovely, and I think we'd have it again.
Well, of course we would, because it's refreshingly different.
Which one do you prefer, the first bottle or the second bottle?
Second bottle.
Second one. Both from South Africa, both from the Western Cape, both from our wine merchants around the corner. Thank you to Elle, and both really nice.
Elle, we love you. You've made it possible. I mean, we ain't millionaires this end, folks. You know what I mean? So if you want to leave us a donation to keep this thing going for the radio and TV show, the streaming, the podcast, and all that jazz, go to bsjonair.com. What is it?
bsj.com.
No, bsjonair.com.
Oh, okay, go on then. bsjonair.com.
I can't get bsj.com.
Can you? Have you asked?
They're not selling it.
Yeah, but shall I ask them if I can?
No, it just goes to nowhere and says this domain is not for sale.
Okay, well I could maybe ask and I might be able to get it.
If anyone who listens to this show can get bsj.com and buy it, make a donation to Best Smooth Jazz. I have so many people who go bsj.fm. What? Oh no. It's one of the things I have to live with, mate. Apart from all the copyright strikes.
You have a hard life, don't you, Rod?
I do.
Poor you.
What?
Poor old you.
Yeah, chick.
No.
This is Constantine Clash Tawny, say it.
Oh no, say it again.
Constantine Clash Tawny.
Constantine Clash Tawny.
Yes, it's under the hedge somewhere. This is In the Night from his new album, Best Smooth Jazz. Smooth Jazz. 24 hours a day at bsj.fm and the free apps. Also as a podcast. This show will be as a podcast. We're live on Saturdays 4 p.m. UK, 11 a.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/Best Smooth Jazz or bestsmoothjazz.com, screen 1 for the radio and TV show. It's true. Get all the apps and all the stuff and the podcast. Just search podcast bestsmoothjazz.com. Also new on Deezer, which is great, along with podcasts with Spotify, Google, Apple Music and all that. All of them, we're there. George, we love you.
Well, we do love him, don't we?
We do. Thank you for joining us this time round. Keep listening on the audio stream. Watch this show not only live on twitch.tv/Best Smooth Jazz, but on YouTube after the event. And after this show, we'll be sending it straight up to YouTube. And you know what a happy time we have with them, don't you? Oh, yes, we never know whether they're going to like it or dislike it. Ban us, block us, give us a content ID, threaten us with everything.
Well, fingers crossed then that all will be well.
Yeah. Well, good luck to you in the hedge with the best smooth wines.
And cheers to you as well. Let's raise our glasses,
Yes,
Rod. Thank you so much for joining me today on the Best Smooth Jazz.
BSJ London, England. Thanks for being there. out for Ziva, Rosemary and Steve, and parents too. Best Smooth Jazz, Foreplay, Elixir, BSJ. Vincent and Gala asked me particularly to feature this, especially for Rosemary and Steve, and to baby Ziva.
Their new granddaughter, how lovely.
Yes, fantastic. Another track from Vincent and Gala's brand new album. This is Baby Baby BSJ. We've really got to leave it this time round. Just one more after this. Baby Baby, Vincent and Gala for baby who?
Baby Ziva. What a lovely name.
Yeah. Rosemary and Steve and all the gang. Best Smooth Jazz. Oh, yes. Have you got time for one more message? We have indeed.
Hi, it's Matthew calling from Australia. Love your show. Wondering if you've got any George Benson or to listen to. Thank you.
We'll get some of that on in due course at the Best Smooth Jazz stream. Thank you, sir. That's Matthew in Australia. Keep listening on the stream. You'll get to hear some more George Benson. Thank you for being there. TV Watchers are going to leave us during this tune. This is Angie.
I love this one.
Do you?
How indulgent of me. No, I actually do like this.
You don't know anyone called Angie, do you?
No, I don't. And I don't know any Rolling Stones.
They're always super groovy and fantastic Angies.
That's the thing, yes.
They're a little bit crazy, but I do love an Angie.
They like a bit of wine, I think, sometimes.
Oh, certainly, yeah. Absolutely. Bit of caviar.
Oh.
Beef burger.